Thai judiciary was commenced in the Sukhothai era, in which the king played the role of rendering justice to the people. Later, the principles in the textual tradition of India called Thrammasat were brought to apply in trial and adjudication from the Ayutthaya era to the Thonburi era. In the early Ratanakosin era, courts were established under the Three Seals law in order to adjudicate cases and render judgments to the people with fairness to all parties involved on behalf of the king. Later, King Chulalongkorn graciously decreed the overhaul of the court system so as to bring it to modern standard of civilized nations. As a result of the initiative, courts were reassigned to be under the auspices of the newly established Ministry of Justice. On the centennial commemoration of the Ratanakosin era, King Chulalongkorn laid the foundation of the Justice Palace on the 21st of April, 1882. The silver foundation plate of the palace stated that this building is meant to be the hall for judges and judicial officers of all ministries, and shall be the place where all decrees, laws, and legislations, both old and new, are kept. All courts are here at the same place in order to facilitate the prosecution and disposing of cases within short period and satisfy all parties involved. King decreed that his intention be engraved in this silver plate and deposited into the grand stone cover, which will be the founding pillar to be situated alongside the court long into the future. Therefore, 21st of April every year is considered the Court of Justice Day. Today, Thai court system comprises of the Court of Justice, the Constitutional Court, the Administrative Court, and the Military Court. Under the Constitution of Thailand, the Court of Justice has been separated from the Ministry of Justice since 20 of August 2000 in order to assure the independence in adjudicating all legal disputes without any interference from the executive branch. The Office of the Judiciary has been established as the public independent organ, which is recognized as a juristic person and responsible for the administration of the courts, under the Secretary General, who is the superior officer and directly reports to the President of the Supreme Court. The Court of Justice is divided into three levels, namely the Court of First Instance, the Appellate Court, and the Supreme Court. The Court of First Instance adjudicates ordinary civil and criminal cases. Currently, there are 250 courts and 9 branch courts in the area of Bangkok Metropolitan and other provinces. Over the years, the Court of Justice has established courthouses in various remote areas of the country so that justice is conveniently accessible for the people, no matter how far they reside. In addition, various specialized courts have been established to handle certain complicated issues with specially crafted procedure. Such courts consist of the Intellectual Property and International Trade Court, the Tax Court, the Labor Court, the Bankruptcy Court, and the Juvenile and Family Court. Moreover, the Central Criminal Court for corruption and misconduct cases and the Criminal Courts for corruption and misconduct cases Region 1 to 9 have been also established to effectively, speedily, and fairly adjudicate on misconduct charges against public officers and civil servants. As a result, the procedures of such courts are consistently refined to meet international expectations. The Appellate Court is the court that received appeal against the judgments or orders of the court of first instance in accordance with the provisions of the laws in order to assure the comprehensive review of the judgment and provide guarantee of rights of the people. Currently, there are 11 appellate courts, namely the Court of Appeal, the Court of Appeal Region 1 to 9, and the Court of Appeal for specialized cases. The Court of Appeal for specialized cases deals with appeals against judgments or orders of specialized courts, namely the Intellectual Property and International Trade Court, the Labor Court, the Juvenile and Family Court, the Bankruptcy Court, and the Tax Court. The Supreme Court is the highest court and is responsible for deciding upon appeals or legal appeals against judgments or orders of the appellate court or some court of first instance, as well as adjudicating some specific cases that are granted leave by and exclusively under the jurisdiction of the Supreme Court. Decisions of the Supreme Court are final. The Supreme Court is divided into 10 divisions, namely the Juvenile and Family Division, the Labor Division, the Bankruptcy Division, the Tax Division, the Intellectual Property and International Trade Division, the Commercial and Economic Division, the Environmental Division, the Consumer Division, the Election Division, and the Criminal Division of persons holding political positions. The Supreme Court has a crucial role in developing legal principles that are suitable for the changing circumstances in the society and the economy over the course of time. Judgments rendered by the Supreme Court are used as a judicial precedent for subsequent cases and widely studied in the legal education in Thailand. As the world continues to evolve at a fast pace, the Court of Justice is promptly prepared to keep up with changes. Information technology has been applied to the justice process, such as the e-court system, which links court database throughout the country and facilitates the legal process. The e-filing system, which pleadings can be found online. The video conferencing technology, which is also utilized to remotely question witnesses or remand the accused. The use of e-hearing recording system, which audio-visually records testimonies when a witness takes the stand. Judges can play back the audio-visual recording of a witness testimony. This can help speed up the adjudication and enhancing efficiency of proceedings. The use of electronic monitoring or EM system, which is for monitoring the accused or offenders on bail. And the establishment of e-library, which is for providing an easy access to legal information via online portals. Over the past years, the Court of Justice has intentionally developed the organization to harmonize the changing society. New ideas and modern technology have been adopted to assist the trial and adjudication of cases to assure accuracy, speediness, and fairness. Moreover, the Court of Justice has consistently performed the primary duty to adjudicate all cases with impartiality and without prejudice in order that the administration of justice to people is genuinely able to build confidence and trust among people, together with enduring justice for peace and harmony in the Thai society.